Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? The king of lightning here today, bringing you guys and gals as usual Toroico Chapter reviews. Today, Toroico Chapter 307 as 307 of Toriko. Now, before I get started, a few things. Number one, if you haven't seen it yet, in this corner right here, my right, your left, is going to be the live reaction annotation, and click on that to see the live reaction. Number two is, if you don't know, on January 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, going to be Patreon prize giveaways. You're going to have 5 winners for consoles of their choosing, whether it be Wii U, Xbox One, PS4, whatever. And then you're going to have 5 winners that are going to win about $150 to choose anime/manga paraphernalia of their choosing. So if you want to be part of that, go in the box below on patreon.com. So, thing here is this. This chapter, very simple, very straightforward. Basically, in a nutshell, it's two main things. Number one, you have Toroico and company actually reach the top of 100D Mountain. And honestly, I got the funny feeling that Bambina isn't there. Like, I don't know why. I got that funny feeling, but whatever. Number two is they master Enbu. Not just simply learn the basics. They flat out master Enbu when they are walking up the mountain, literally. So let me talk about that first, the latter. Them mastering Enbu. Initially, it does seem like a load of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the reason why is this, because normally it would take, I think, maybe a few years or a few months to learn the basic stage of Enbu. Something like that Kaka I mentioned before, but I forgot the specific time frame to learn, to normally learn the basics. But understand that this is not a normal situation. And these are not normal people or creatures, right? These are the Heavenly Kings, the 4 Heavenly Kings. So, first of all, even though, yes, it does seem like bullshit, there are 3 main things, there are 3 main reasons why it's not that much bullshit at all. In fact, it actually makes a lot of sense. Number one is the fact that the Heavenly Kings themselves are geniuses. Toriko, Sunny, and Coco, they've learned a whole host of skills. They've learned food honor, ultimate routine, zoning out, whatever. They've learned it, and they've done so in actually a very small amount of time compared to those who also train in these particular skills. Like Toriko, I believe Toriko and company actually learned food honor to a greater degree at a much faster rate than the other folks that were also at the Shokurin Temple learning food honor. You get my drift. So in that sense, Toriko and company are geniuses when it comes to attaining new combat methods and training and so on and so forth. Number 2 is the fact that they have the drive and ambition to accelerate their training process to the umph degree, because their friend Komatsu is going to die unless they attain the balls, the scrotum, the jewels, the kingdom, whatever you want to call them, of Bambina. Unless they hold them in their hands like, yeah, we got his balls. Which Sunny keeps on saying, like, yo, just treasure food, man. Don't say balls, don't say scrotum, treasure food, all right? Let's just keep it like that, okay? I don't want that mental image of me chowing down on some monkey nuts, but that's how it's rolling, man. In some parts of the world, testicles are seen as a delicacy. It depends on your taste, all right? If you like what you like, all right? You like what you like. Whatever, moving on. Point here is, because they have a friend who's in need, who's about to die, if they don't do something, they're going to obviously haul ass. And what's actually very cool here is knowing that for them, hauling ass, more or less, it is juggling the BB pill bugs, and it is walking up 1G Mountain in the process, and having to take attacks from even assistant master class apes, Cobra class apes, and trying to deflect the damage as a means of also controlling the cells in their body. So that's the second thing right there, the drive, because right now they're in top gear. The last thing is the fact that they got lucky. If not for the fact that Bambina, for a split second, got agitated, got irritated, and his killing intent seeped out the entirety of the mountain, all the cells in their body would not have had that same, prerogative, that same initiative to try and survive. And if not for that, they would not have been able to grasp Enbu so easily. So it's a matter of luck, it's a matter of drive, and it's a matter of original genius for the Heavenly Kings. And that's why they're able to, succeed in mastering Enbu. So it's a culmination of factors. Now, the next thing I want to talk about here is Kaka. I don't know, man. Kaka, it seems like a very cool person helping them learn Enbu so they can actually attain pair from Bambina. But honestly, I can't trust her completely. The fact that Coco, he saw something. He's like, and again, initially I thought that it was Coco who was being suspicious. No, it was Kaka, and he was eyeing her. And honestly, I really believe that she is an undercover Blue Nitro. She's the one, the Nitro that we've seen before on the round table, but they're disguised. Maybe there's something under that head wrapping that she's hiding that may point to another that may have the same protrusion as a Blue Nitro that we saw before on the round table when they were talking to Joa. And those are my thoughts, because honestly, Kaka, she conveniently knows a lot of shit. She even knew about the camping monsters and how the autonomy, how when it's performed, they become a safe zone, and how specifically for the Den Shark, it's a 2 to 3 day period for it to actually recover, for it to restore its appendages. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you know that? Kaka right now is mad suspicious. I don't trust her at all. So, I mean, it is what it is, but damn, I don't know, man. I do not trust her. Now, the last part I want to talk about, which I think is the last part. Again, you have Zebra and company. They finally learn Enbu. And then you have the monkeys come in there. And then it was explained beforehand that when it came to the Yai, he actually consumed a cooked air. So his gourmet skills obviously had leveled up. And for him, he was actually able to, gallop across 1G Mountain and actually get to certain locations because of that reason. Also, having, apparently, because, I don't I don't play Pokemon, alright? Apparently, there's some Pokemon called Infernape, some shit like that. The Fire Monkey, Flamon Monkey looks like this monkey, or the one from Pokemon, whatever, I don't know. But you have these, you have these monkeys, shit. Fuck Ash Ketchum. You have these monkeys just come out, and they help Toroico Company actually learn Enbu throughout the process. So again, very convenient the fact that they've actually made this monkey friend who wind up actually gathering other monkeys, and apparently the monkeys on the continent are actually cheering for them, which to me I think is a little bit odd, because the monkeys are cheering for them to succeed in attaining pair. But it's weird on two fronts. Number one, the monkeys should be aware that pair, in essence, is quintessential to the nourishment of their entire continent. That was explained before. I mean, granted, Bambina's pair is somehow different than the other pairs that reside in the birth cry tree, but pair is quintessential. So if they were to somehow mess around with Bambina's pair, his scrotum, fucking around with his scrotum may actually fuck around with that may fuck up the birth cry tree, therefore destabilizing the entire continent. So again, I'm not too sure. But then the second thing would be the fact that they're already free, they're already doing their thing. There's no more, predation is now allowed. They can hunt. Bambina wasn't the one who was going about trying to fuck up the system. It was the masters. The masters, like Gorita Rus, were the ones who were going around trying to fuck up the system. Bambina didn't give a fuck. Bambina was throwing He was throwing 1,500 meter mountains across the entire planet. That's what Bambino was doing. He was doing other shit, clearly. So, like, to me, it's also odd because the other monkeys on the continent, they didn't suffer at the hands of Bambino. They suffered at the hands of the masters. So, I don't know. The fact that they're cheering for Toriko and company, I mean, I guess because they're cheering for him because they are Toriko and company. They are the saviors of this continent. They have allowed predation to actually, unfold. Therefore, you don't have starving monkeys. You don't have desperate monkeys who, I mean, you saw beforehand. You had a whole slew of apes just commit suicide because Caesar, Gorotarus, he commanded so. Kill yourselves. Okay, yes sir, and then boom, they kill themselves. So these situations are now resolved because you have one master being taken out, and Toriko Company reinstated predation in the entire continent. It was a chain effect. So, and Bambi doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. Like, yeah, fuck it, what I do you? Just let me chill here on this epic ass mountain. Keep on throwing other mountains across the entire planet, and y'all do y'all. Fuck it. So again, to me, I mean, maybe because they fear, maybe because maybe because maybe because Bambino is such a massive threat that they fear that one day he's gonna say, all right, fine, we're back to the old system. All of you, hear the new masters, obey them, and let me do me, like some shit like that. Again, I don't know. I have to wait to see about that later. So overall, the chapter, it is a simple chapter. It is a straightforward chapter. They have now attained master level Enbu, and they're there. They're at their summit. And yeah, the fact that the Den Shard can perform this autonomy state, therefore, it's like a safe zone, so they can bring it up with them. Hence, Komatsu can also come with them. They better not take Komatsu out. If they're gonna feed Komatsu, they gotta feed him inside the damn Den Shard. They can't take him out, because if they take out Komatsu in this area that's 100 times gravity, he's dead. It's over. Like 99. So it is what it is. So K-Line overall, the chapter rating, I'm gonna give it a rating of good, and I'll see you guys later. So rate the video, comment, subscribe, peace, have a nice day. The whole shebang. You guys get it. One last thing. Honestly, out of all the monkeys that we've seen thus far, the wizard, he's the coolest one. He's the weirdest one, but he's the, well, no, maybe not the weirdest one, but he is certainly the coolest one, because there's something epic about like that staff and like the hat, like yo, like you fuck with me, Avacadabra, like oh shit, like damn, whoa, killing spell, damn, this some high tier ass ape, no doubt about it. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Rate the video, comment, subscribe, peace. Have a nice one. Yeah.